praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessing unto the hopeful elect. Alright? And this lesson, Lord willing, will be edifying as pertaining to how a wise man desires to have to have an attentive ear that would seek to know and seek for the truth. Okay? That would inquire at the mouth of the prophets to know the ways of the Lord. Okay? So it says here in John 7 and 37, and again, Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. In the last days, it's like it, John 7 and 37, now, so like I'll start at 38. He that believeth on me, as the scriptures had said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay? So if you believe in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, if you believe in the doctrine, okay, the word being that living water, okay, will constantly flow out of you. That's why when you become baptized, which is immersed, okay, when you're immersed in the truth, you become a living embodiment of the scriptures of Yahweh Shai walking this earth as being an ambassador of the Lord on this earth, man. Okay, now you're meditating on the words, on the scriptures, you're meditating on the law, statutes, and commandments. You're living by them. Okay, you're applying your knowledge, on this earth. Okay, not only reading about it, but also being a doer of the word. Not the word. Even when you speak spiritual things. Okay, you might speak to people in the world. You drop gems here and there. Okay, like, oh, that's deep. That's deep. You never thought about that. Okay, but again, the fact that a wise man, I mean, the man of the Lord, okay, we were set up to teach. Okay, Yahweh Shai has set us up to teach. Okay, so the fact that an attentive ear, meaning someone who wants to learn, that's a beautiful thing, and we desire nothing else. Okay, to have someone to that comes to us, because why? We it says what? Take heed to the words, because you will not only save yourself but also them that hear you. Okay, the words that we speak, they are life. The words that we speak, that's through the words that you can obtain faith. Okay, so like it for my rambling. Okay, but I hope you're still with me. Okay, because so through the words, we hope that we find, when we go out in the highways and byways, it's the fish, and we're seeking for the elect, those that have a mind to seek for the Lord, man. And once they hear the truth, the spirit is activated in them, man. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing for us, the laborers of Yahweh Shai, to see the entrance, even sowing the seed in someone's mind of the right path to the Lord, man. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so it says here in Jeremiah 20 and 8, for since I spake, I cried out, I cried violence and spoil, because of the word of the Lord, or Yahweh, was made a reproach unto me, and of derision daily. Then I said, I will make not mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. And that's Jeremiah saying that at one point he said, "I'll stop prophesying. I'll stop speaking of the Lord." But just as you can't go back, once the Lord enlightens you, gives you this knowledge, man, you can't go back, man. Okay, you can't go back to the world, because the world now is flavorless. Okay, if you're in the right mind, you will seek to acquire even more knowledge and understanding. Okay, you're seeking to evolve and grow into this truth. Okay, after the becoming a new creature in Yahweh Shai. Okay, so even yourself, you want someone, you have all that knowledge, because again, you're not studying only for yourself. You're studying, you're not seeking your own wealth. You're seeking the wealth of your neighbor, of the next man. Okay, and that wealth goes into the spiritual wealth that cannot be taken away out of you. Okay, as it says, place your treasures in heaven. Okay, so that those words, those spiritual words that we speak, okay, we cannot hold it in. So when, just as the Lord told unto Ezekiel, prophesy unto the wind. It doesn't matter if they listen, or if they hear, or they forbear. It doesn't matter. We're still ordained to go and preach the word. Okay, We have been set up to go and prophesy the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai before he brings forth judgment, before he comes with salvation for his elect. Okay? But regardless of that being said, okay, to have someone that is attentive and really seeks in truth and sincerity for the Lord, that's a beautiful thing. Because now your energy feels like it's not just out there. Now your energy is laser focused to teach the things that that person needs to hear in the spirit. Okay? It says here, Sirach 3 and 28. The heart of the prudent will understand a parable, and an attentive ear is the desire of a wise man. Every time we're at camp and someone stops and is attentive, it's a beautiful thing. Every time they stop and they ask questions, it's a beautiful thing, man. Okay? Because now like I said, we're sowing seed. We're doing the work of the Lord, man. Then again, when we do the work, it's not in vain whether they hear or they forbear, but just having someone there to hear, and you see it in their eyes that they understand. Okay, that's great, man. Okay, you see, because we're really set up to gather the elect for the coming of Yahweh Shai, to prepare the elect in the knowledge so that they can come into the fullness of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. Okay, the knowledge of the truth. Okay, it says here, Luke 10 and 38. Now it came to pass as they went that he entered into a certain village, Yahushua, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, which was also at Yahushua's feet and heard his word. So Mary was at the feet of Yahushua listening to the teachings. Okay, and we should be in that same mindset. Just as it says, the if you find a man of understanding, get the beat time at the foot of his door. Okay, you see, let me bring out that precept real quick. The Apocrypha, Salak. Bear with me. Here we go. The Sirach 6 and 33. If thou love to hear, if you have an attentive ear, thou shalt receive understanding. Because why? You have two ears and you have two eyes, two ears, and one mouth. Okay, you should be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. Okay, if you don't know, if you come to learn, shut up and learn. Okay, don't when there's a class, you're not the one standing up. If you're a student, you're not gonna stand up in front of the teacher and tell him, yo, I'm gonna teach the class today. No, man, you sit down and you take notes. Okay, so again, if you love to hear, okay, thou shalt receive understanding. So before you get the understanding, you must first listen. Okay, you must understand. Okay, you must hear first. If thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Stand in the multitude of elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Okay, be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parable of the understanding escape thee. If thou seest a man of understanding, get thee beat time unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. So always be constantly try to be with that person to the point it gets annoying. Okay? Just as the disciples, they left everything and they followed Yahweh Shai. Okay? Okay? It says here, let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord and meditate continually, so day and night. Okay, on his commandments he shall establish thine heart, and give thee wisdom at thy own desire. So the more you sow, the more you reap. Okay, the more you want to know about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the closer you want to get to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the closer he will get to you. Okay, the more you kill the flesh, the more you live in the spirit. Okay, the more you seek, just as it says, seek the Lord 10 times more. But it doesn't mean that you have to seek him 10 times more. You can seek him 10,000 times more. Right? Okay? You can put in your whole effort into Yahweh Hashem Yashai. You could always do more. And even when you do as much as you can, it's still not enough. So keep pushing, man. Okay? You can never do enough, man. Okay? But again, to the point where if you want to, you listen, man. You got these, we have brothers, we have the elders and apostles and the men on down dropping videos each and every day, man. Okay? You want to learn? What are you watching videos? Okay, you want to learn? Are you reading? You want to learn? You want to get to a spiritual level? You want to get closer to the Lord? Are you doing what the things that are expected of you, man? Okay, are you seeking to learn from those that have the truth? Okay, are you willing to bow? Are you willing to to uh, to to humble yourself and be taught by another man? Okay, so again, it says here, back to Luke 10, and I'll read 39 again. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at Yahushua feet and heard his word. But Martha was cumbered by much serving, and came to him and said, Lord, dost thou not care that my sister had left me to serve alone? Bid her therefore that she help me. Yahushua answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things. There are just as people in the world, there's two kinds of Israelites. The Israelites that have that Martha mentality, and there's the Israelites that have that Mary mentality. Okay, it says what? That she is careful and troubled about many things. Those that are worried about the affairs of the world and not focused on seeking the Lord. It tells us to seek the Father first, man. Seek the Lord first. Okay, but one thing is needful. Okay, one thing is needful. Why? To seek the kingdom first, to fear the Lord and keep His commandments and having faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, striving to says what, make your calling and election sure. Okay, put on as the elect. Okay, seek after righteousness, do what is good. Okay, not focus on things that are going to pass. It says this heaven and earth shall pass away, meaning this rulership and this kingdom, this way of life. So like the way of life of this kingdom is passing away. One manner of people, what kind of godly conversation are we supposed to have? Okay, knowing that all these things are gonna come to pass, man. We're not supposed to be entangled in the world to the point where you're not focused on watching the prophecies and paying attention on the signs of the times, and not watching for the return of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so it says here, but one thing is needful. Okay, and Mary had chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. So she chose to hear the words, and that was a beautiful Yahweh Shai. We are set up to teach. It says, "Be ready in season and out of season." Okay, maybe Yahweh Shai didn't, Salakia. Yahweh Shai, his meat was to do the will of the Father. But let's say, me myself, for example, let's say I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready to go to bed, and I get a phone call from a brother or a sister asking for a breakdown. Yeah, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna tell them, it's this and this and that, this and that. Okay, you got it. Okay, good. If I have to stay an hour, if I have to stay 30 minutes, I don't care. I'm doing the work. Okay, the Lord will take care of the rest. Okay, so it says here, so again, Mary had chosen that good part, seeking what? She chose the spiritual things. She chose to get to learn. She sat down so that she can grow in the truth. And that's the same mentality that we're supposed to have. We're supposed to seek for the good things. Not only is it a beautiful thing for the teachers, the prophets, to have someone who's willing to learn, willing to listen. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, but you yourself, you have to be that person. Because in order to be a teacher, you have to be a student first. We are all students of someone. Okay? You're not going to tell me that Yahweh Shai himself came down from heaven and taught you personally. Okay? So, yes, some things you learn by revelation. Okay? But at the end of the day, we all have teachers. Okay? We all have to submit ourselves unto another so that we can learn the right way, man. Okay? So it says here in Jeremiah 3 and 14, turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take of you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that knowledge and understanding, if you're part of the flock of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, you're really gonna seek for it, man. Okay, it says what? That those that belong unto Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, nothing can separate us from the love of the Lord, man. Meaning to actually follow the right way. Even in this, not even death can separate us from the Lord, from the love of the Lord. Okay, the wisdom, righteousness shall return unto them that practice in it, and not only in this life, but in the next life and the past life also. Just as it says, the spirit of the prophet is subject unto the prophet. Okay, so it says here. Let me see. Is ultimately the whole purpose of us teaching, like I said, is to gather the elect. Okay? and having someone that is willing to hear, that's the first step. That's the first step, man. Okay, if you're willing to hear, okay, because it says what? Let me bring that up. It says here in Romans 10 and 13, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? So again, first you have to believe. Okay? And how shall they believe on him whom they have not heard? Okay? So it's important not only that you believe, but before you believe, you have to hear it. That's the reason why we out there in the highways and byways. That's the importance of the ministry of the prophets. This word has to be brought forth, and even tells you that this gospel has to be preached throughout the whole world, and then shall the end come. So we have to be out there. It's primordial. It's like it's of a great importance that we are in the highways and byways for us to not only bring forth the end of this wicked kingdom, but for the other people to be able to have the proper information so that they can be delivered. Okay, so that we can lead them the right way. Okay, just as it says, so that we can the pastors that are going to feed the flock with knowledge and understanding, the knowledge and understanding of what the right way, the way that is pleasing unto the Lord. Okay, so it says here, um, so that verse Romans 10 and verse 14, how then shall they call upon him that they have not believed? And how shall they believe on him whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? Okay? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel. Was not Mary sitting at the feet of Yahushua? Okay? You know, yeah, they not that precept said be at the doors of be at the doors of the step of the prophets. That means that you're looking up to them. You're humbling yourself to them. If you're at their feet, that means that they're above you in the sense that they're above you in the sense that they can teach you. Okay, how beautiful are their feet? Why? Because they preach the truth. Okay, it says here, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings and good things. Okay, the promises, the kingdom, the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the keeping of the commandments. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, the destruction of this wicked kingdom. All right, but they have not all obeyed. For Isaiah has said, Lord, who had believed our report? Okay, so again, we're dealing with the minority. Okay, there's only a few that are going to be saved. This world was made for many, but the world to come is only for the few. Okay, those that have faith. Okay, and on this side, the Lord is not going to deliver a nigga. The Lord is not going to deliver an unbeliever. It says the unfaithful shall die in their unbelief. This time, the Lord is only saving those that trust in Him. Okay, so it says here, so then faith come by hearing. So before you even believe in the Lord, you have to hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It's the word. It says what? We are gathered together by the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? So like it. It says that we are gathered by the word. Okay? It says here in Baruch 4 and 36, O Jerusalem, look about thee towards the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High. Lo, thy sons come. When thou sentest away, they came gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in glory. Okay? So they were gathered by the word. So through their belief in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, through their belief, through their faith, they were sealed unto righteousness. They were sealed unto salvation. Okay? Because before it says what? He that getteth understanding, with much he that getteth much understanding getteth grief, much sorrow. And through that sorrow, that's when you start to sigh and cry. And what did the Lord say unto that angel? Place a mark, okay, upon a mark which goes into Tawab, okay, go place a mark upon those that sigh and cry. Why are they sighing and crying? Because they have the knowledge of the right way. They have the knowledge of Yahweh Basham Yahshai. And how did they get that knowledge? By learning, by hearing, by having an attentive ear, okay, by submitting themselves to the teaching that came not from men but from on high. Okay, just as Yahweh said, what my doctrine is not mine, but of His that sent me. And just as we were sent of Yahushua, Yahushua was sent by the Lord. Okay, so these words, it even says what? Now you will speak unto my people my words. Okay, the words of the Lord. We're not speaking according to our own vain opinion or own vain thoughts. We're not seeking for vain glory. They're seeking to exalt the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not ourselves, man. Okay? So that being said, the word is what gathers the people. So through the, and again, this is what the words are spirits. So again, if you're a part of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you will accept those words. You will accept the testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? You will accept the spirit of prophecy, and you will change your ways. You will not be, as it says, you will not conform yourself to this world, but you will conform yourself to the will of the Lord. Okay? You seek after, you walk in the spirit rather than in the flesh, acknowledging your sins and your iniquity, and now you're going to repent and turn to the Lord. Okay, but it all starts by you hearing the word. How can a young man cleanse his ways? By the word, man. Okay, the word is the ultimate purifier, the ultimate cleanser. Okay, it's water and fire. Okay, so you, by you hearing the words, you change your ways, and now you seek the face of the Lord. You seek to do His will. Okay, it says here. So like, where was I? Back to Romans, verse 17. So then faith cometh by hearing. So first, before you believe, you have to hear about it. Okay, and hearing by the words of the Lord. Okay, but have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their word into the ends of the world. Okay, so it says here. Now close up with this. John 4:34. Yahushua said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work. Okay? Say ye not that there are yet 4 months, and then cometh harvest. Behold, I say unto you, lift up your eyes and look on the field, for they are white already to harvest. Okay, this is the time. Salvation is nearer than we believe. This is why we're pushing with fervency to do the work. Okay, because it says what, faith without works is dead. Okay, so we want to show Yahweh Bashim Yashai that we believe. We want to make our calling and election sure. We want to put everything on our sides to make sure that we get that calling. Okay, that we answer the call. Just as it says in Hebrews 11:7, by faith, again having faith, Noah being warned of the Most High. Okay, we were warned by the words. Okay, the words of the Lord. That's His word. So by believing in the words, okay, having faith in the words, we were warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet. Okay, because the spirit of prophecy is to say before it happens. So we're telling them that Babylon's going to be destroyed. We're telling them that famine, pestilence, death is coming. We're telling them that World War III is on its way. We're telling them all these things that are about to happen. Okay, but we don't need, we see it through spiritual lenses. Okay, we don't see it with bodily eyes. Okay, and having faith, we believe in these things. So that's why we serve the Lord with fear and trembling. Okay, so again, it says what, being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear. So now we hear the word. It made our ears tingle. Again, we had attentive ears, and we were attentive to the message, to the warning of Yahweh Shemel Shai. We dusted off our garments, and then we went in the highways and byways, and we warned the people, man. Okay, you see, we warned the people, telling them that Yahweh Bashem Yahshai is on his way to bring forth judgment, okay, to the wicked, and salvation to the elect. And just as Moses said, what, I put life and death in front of you. Choose life that you may live. Okay, I mean, and how do you choose life? By seeking after the Lord, fearing the Lord, keeping His commandments, and follow and believing in Yahweh Shai. Okay, having faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, so it says here, he moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, and we're preparing a spiritual ark on this side by the works that we're doing. Okay, by having faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, by which he condemned the world. Okay, so by our works we're condemning the world. By our works, by our faith in Yahweh Shai, we're condemning the world. Okay, we're testifying our Savior openly in the sight of all these heathens. Okay, so that they may know when all these evils come to pass that we told them before. Okay, that's the I told you so spirit. We told them before all these things were about to happen, man. Okay, we told them. Okay, and so that the Lord is going to be the only one that's going to have the glory, because we don't come in our own name. We are coming in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, so by which he condemned the world and became the heir of righteousness, which is by faith. Okay, so again, all that happened because he heard, and then he believed, and then he did the work. Okay, he put in forth the action. Okay, so this is the time for us to do the work, man. This is now much more than now rather than later. Okay, Get with the Lord now. It says put not off for day to day, because suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come upon those that are sinning. Okay, the wrath of the Lord will come when in your safety, in your security shall the evils come, man. Okay, just as in the days of Noah. Okay, so how much more should you pay attention to the warning now, man? Take heed to the warnings. Okay, it says here, um, so like in verse 36, and he that reapeth receiveth wages, and he that gathereth fruit unto life everlasting. Okay, so it says here, let me see. So like that both he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice together. So that goes into that joy that's going to happen when you see all the prophecies coming to pass, and the sowing and that reaping, that goes into the effort that you put in for the ministry's sake, man. Because at the end, it's going to pay off. Okay, it doesn't seem like you're getting results now, but just as you have to be patient as a husbandman that's planting a vineyard, you have to be patient and have faith that you're gonna reap your reward. Yahushua said, yeah, the Lord said it himself, work your work be time, and in my time I will reward you. Okay, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget the deeds of righteousness that you do for his name's sake and towards his saint. Okay, you will never be forgotten. Okay, unless you turn back to the world, but unless you go back into evil. Okay, unless you go into the dark side. Okay, so it says here, and wherein is that same truth? One soweth and another reapeth. I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestow no labor. Other men's labor ye have entered in into labor. Okay, so ultimately, we're teaching we're teaching you so that you can get up yourself and go teach. Just like I said, I was taught before. Okay, and through the Spirit, I'm still learning. Okay, but now I'm also able to teach others so that they can pick up their cross and teach to others also, man. Okay, but again, it starts with the basic, and then from the basic you go into the deeper things, and then you start with the milk. You know, desire the sincere milk so that you may grow into the truth. You start with the basic, and then you level up into eating meat. Okay, and then from there, you bring forth fruit, man. Okay, you see, but it's all about not only evolving. It's a beautiful thing to see the people that you brought in into the truth and grow as well. Okay, seeing the Lord work in them to bring forth their fruit. Okay, you see, it's a beautiful thing, man. All right. So again, the desire of a wise man is to have an attentive ear, and that because through that attentiveness, through that hearing of the word, you can increase your faith, and not only increase your faith, you can also save them that and later on will hear the words that you speak. Okay, so that being said, I like the thing had to chime in, man. The sound had to chime in, and that's the spirit, right? But I guess, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Macha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessing. Lord willing, this was edifying. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, Abad Babal, Kwam Yashala. Until next lesson, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying.